What's up, YouTube? So we've had more technical difficulties on technical difficulties, and I can't talk apparently. I've done this video about 3 times. This is going on my 4th time, maybe my 5th time, of just filming stuff not working. I've been using Filmic Pro. I'm now using just Pro camera, so hopefully the quality is as good as it has been in the past. So today I'm going to talk about the tech bag. So the bag I carry with all of my gear in it all the time, every day, going to work, going to coffee shops, wherever I'm going, whenever I'm going there. So the first thing I want to talk about is the bag itself. This is the Speck Viz Air. I believe it's only available at Target, and my last backpack was actually a Target bag, and it was a Swiss Gear. So if you know anything about Swiss Gear and Speck, they're both pretty good companies, good brands to use for all of your technology. No complaints on either one. The only reason I really even upgraded bags was because my backpack I had was getting a little cramped as I kept adding things to it, like my camera gear and everything else that I carry around with me all the time. So this is the Speck Viz Air. It was $70, great purchase. I am really happy with this backpack. I'm saying a lot. I don't usually say this much, but I really like this bag. I think I'm just tired. I really like this bag. It carries all my stuff. It does it well with only a few pockets. So it's got a lot of organization and only 3 main pockets. So we can go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and dive into this. So on this first side, the left side, or right side, yeah, right side, left side, yeah, whatever. I carry my Hydro Flask water bottle. This is the 21 ounce. I've talked about it in another review. Love this water bottle. Keeps everything cold, so I don't have to worry about it. I put ice in it, yeah, like yesterday. There's still ice. So great water bottle. Love it. Could not be happier with it. On this other side, which I love that this is a zipper pocket, I've gotten used to just having the elastic pockets for water bottles on either side, so I love the zipper pocket on this side, and that's where I keep my sunglasses. These are prescription sunglasses. They are Ray-Bans. Love these sunglasses, because you never know when it's going to be sunny outside. Sometimes the sun's gone all day, and then all of a sudden it comes out and you can't see because you're wearing your regular glasses, and I don't like the transition lenses. I don't want my glasses to just decide for me when I want sunglasses. I want to decide that for myself. Don't tell me what to do, technology. In this first the small compartment, which is still pretty big, carries quite a bit of gear in it. The very first thing I have is this little mesh pouch by Volts. And that's where I carry just wall warts, so chargers for phones, tablets, whatever else, a little USB hub, micro USB cable, lightning cables, and one of the lightning cables that I have in there, I have 2 of them, but I pulled one out so I could show you, is the Native Union belt cable. So, as the name implies, it has this little leather belt that keeps it all nice and confined, so it's not getting twisted up with your other cables. And then you just grab each end, wrap it a few times around your hand, wrap the belt around, takes about 5 seconds. You've gone from having a fully extended cable to like 2.5, 3 inches of cable that you can throw in your pocket, backpack, whatever you need, wherever you need to throw it. So I love Native Union cables. They're also braided cables, so they last way longer than any other cables, especially longer than Apple cables. So Apple, get on it. Make your own braided cables, please. And then it's got a little zippered mesh compartment. I love mesh compartments. I love being able to see what I have it where. I have 2 battery banks. Battery banks are pretty cheap. They're not as expensive as they used to be. This was $60 when I got it. Now you could get it probably for like 15, 20. This was only 10, and it's not the same amount of juice, but a fair amount of juice. There's no reason to not have at least one. I have 3. these are a lifesaver. You never know when your phone's gonna die. Come on, people, get on it. Most people already have battery banks. That's just my little spiel to people that don't, because there's just almost no reason, if you have a job, to not have one. Anyway, moving on to my next little item. Swiss Army knife. Again, nice thing to have. Never know when you're going to need it. It's got all the tools you could possibly need. Bottle openers, can openers, screwdrivers, corkscrew, punch, knives, saw blades, a compass. So, yeah, why not? I got this for Christmas like 5 or 6 years ago, and it's been in whatever backpack I'm using ever since. Next, moving back, is headphones. So these are the Skullcandy Titans. They can be a little uncomfortable. They can cause ear fatigue, but the sound quality is great. Super good for $50. And $50 isn't cheap, but it's not expensive either. So for that price range, these are some of the best I've heard, especially earbuds. It's really easy to find crappy, bad sounding earbuds. And these are some really good sounding earbuds. So Skullcandy does a good job for the most part. I haven't heard very many that I don't like. Next thing is my iPod Classic in a Griffin case. Pretty sure this is a Griffin case. I'm bummed that Apple stopped making these. I loved having a little portable hard drive, all my music, some movies, because who wouldn't want to watch it on this little tiny screen? But nice to be able to carry them, because you could still access them from other stuff if you had the right cables. So bummed that they stopped making this. I love the iPod Classic, so this lives in my bag too. It used to live in my car, but then I decided I wanted to take even better care of it after a couple of years, so it now lives in my bag. When I'm driving, I can plug it in. I can listen to it when I'm at work. I can listen to it when I'm out walking around. Whatever I want to do if I don't want to use my phone. Doesn't have Bluetooth. You can't expect it to. But that's the only real bummer, is that you can't use Bluetooth headphones with it. But I love my iPod Classic. Last, pencil. I usually have a pen in there also, but I left it at work today by mistake. So that's that compartment. Very simple, very spacious for what you've got. You also have this huge tablet pocket. So let's go ahead and zip that back up. So that's that front compartment. All those necessities that you gotta have. Open up the first main compartment. This bag has 2 main compartments. This first main compartment is where I keep my House of Marley over-ear headphones in a Senti case. So this is a hard shell case. I've done a review on these headphones. You can go check that out. I'll talk about this case a little bit. Got it on Amazon for $10, I think. Hard shell case, so I can throw it in my bag and I don't have to worry about these headphones breaking, getting scuffed, getting the leather ripped up, because these are kind of expensive headphones. Don't have to worry about them. It's got a mesh pocket on the inside. I will open this up so you can see that. It's got this mesh pocket on the inside, so I can keep the pouch that came with my House of Marley headphones in that pocket, or you can keep earbuds in there and keep your whole audio game contained in one convenient package. So that case is really nice. The headphones are really nice. I want to keep everything that I have as pristine as possible. I like to take good care of my stuff, if you can't tell by the condition that all of my stuff is in, other than my water bottle, which has been dropped like 20 times. And moving on in that, I have 2 Moleskine notebooks. This little one is my Lego edition sketchbook, so I can draw really poorly in here, or do what I'm more likely to do and write lists of things I want to get to review, things I have, things I'm gonna do. I make a lot of lists about stuff, so those live in here. And this is my video notebook, so anything I'm doing a review on, anything I write down about what I want to talk about, I write that in this notebook. It has not been used in a while because I have so much stuff written down for the future that I have videos already kind of planned out. So this book has all of my video plans in it. and that's what my moleskins are used for. So that other one was a Batman moleskin. If you couldn't tell, I love Batman. I love Legos. Lego Batman is like my spirit animal. Don't know why I just said that, but I did. It's out there. Go ahead, do with it what you will. So those 2 notebooks live in there, just, you know, stuff to write in. In this case, this is a Case Logic case. This is for a portable hard drive. So I keep my 1 terabyte Western Digital My Passport for Mac over here, and in this mesh pocket again, I have a little pouch with a couple of flash drives and a micro SD and SD adapter stuffed in there, and then the cable is wrapped up nice and tight for my hard drive and then just stashed on the side. And since it's Velcro, it kind of Velcros itself in, and that's very nice. And then just close it up and you've got all your storage kept in one nice location. If you can't tell, I'm a fan of bags and bags and bags and bags. Love organization. This is what I do with my free time. I organize my bag and make sure everything's exactly where I want it to be, and I kind of modify where things go, do my best to make it my own. And the last thing in this compartment, for right now, usually my camera equipment's in here, but I'm currently using it, so last thing for right now is this little leather pouch. Again, a pouch in a pouch, or a pouch in a bag. And in here, this is just where my MagSafe lives. So I have a secondary MagSafe plugged in on my desk. It's a MagSafe 1 with an adapter for my MacBook Pro. And then that just lives at my desk, so that this just stays in my bag. When I need to go, it's already there, and I just throw my computer in my bag and I'm good to go. So these pouches were like, again, like $10, and so nice to just keep everything ready so that you don't have to unplug and then wrap up and throw in your bag, and then your cables get messed up because, again, Apple makes not good cables, and I'm very disappointed in them for the price of their products that they don't make good cables. But MagSafe lives in this pouch unless I'm actually using it. I use it at work a couple of times. I use it when I'm at coffee shops sometimes. Other than that, it pretty much just stays in that pouch, and I charge up my computer when I'm home. And that's the last thing in that in the first main compartment, not the last one, the first one. Now I'm going to show you a really cool feature of the bag. So these zippers zip all the way down, and these little bubbles are just for extra laptop protection. Now, if you've ever been to an airport, I've actually never flown. However, I really like this feature for if I do. This whole pouch lays straight down. So you can lay it down. They don't have to take your computer all the way out. They can see that it's a computer. They can scan everything and you're good to go. And it's just for convenience. So I do keep a couple of other things in here. The first thing is my Gridit organizer with my tech drive. So I work in a tech repair shop, and this just has different versions of Mac OS to boot to do diagnostic work. The cable for that is over here. 3 tiny cables. Best cables in the world because they don't get tangled up no matter what. Alright, sorry about that weird cut. My video just kind of stopped, so I'm just going to pick it up where I was. So I was talking about these tiny cables. Like I was saying, you can't even tie these in a knot if you want to. So I love them. They're small. They work really well in a small space. So if you're at a coffee shop, I say coffee shop a lot because I love coffee, guys. But you can plug whatever into them and it doesn't take up a ton of space. You don't have a long cable drooping down that people can knock over, kick, you can get caught on, anything like that. So those are great. And the last thing on here is this little Gerber clutch multi-tool. So if you need a nice pair of pliers, these are great for that. They're pretty strong. They're small, so they fit really easily in a pocket, bag, whatever you've got, purse for you ladies. And yeah, that is my Gridit that I use every day, carry with me every day, always have with me. And I love it. It's one of the best purchases I think I've ever made. In this case, it's my work tool case, so it's just got in this main little section screwdrivers, tweezers, things that you need when you're working on computers and phones. In this front compartment is just couple of pens, and some flash drives. So this is just a pencil case I picked up, threw stuff in it, called it my toolkit, made it way easier when I get to work to just grab this out, throw it on my desk, unload everything, put this back in my bag, and I'm ready to go. So pencil cases are a very nice way to stay organized. That's just a little organizational tip. Pencil cases don't have to be for pencils. I know everybody knows that, but sometimes I think we forget that you can repurpose things for other stuff. And last but not least is my early 2015 Retina MacBook Pro. So this is my most prized possession. It's where I do my video editing, my audio editing, web browsing, Facebook nonsense, Twitter nonsense, email. Everything lives on this and my portable hard drive. So this is my most prized possession. It's been with me about almost 2 years, year and a half maybe, and I'm looking forward to upgrading, but this will still be in my possession. Not going to get rid of it. Going to still use it for stuff. It will probably still be my travel computer, or I'll just make it a desktop kind of a deal, where this is my desk computer. But I love this computer. Mac makes really good products. I love Mac. I love PC. I'm about all of it. I work in a tech repair shop. Got to be all about it. So that's really all I got to say. That's my tech bag. This is the stuff I carry with me every single day. There are some things I carry sometimes and not at others, like my camera grip that I have that I've reviewed, which is really nice, but I don't carry with me everywhere. Not because it's bulky or anything, just because it doesn't always make it into my bag. Not a priority to have if I've got my tripod and everything else. But that's my tech bag, for the most part, what I carry every single day. Please like this video, subscribe, go find me on Twitter and Facebook, and I'll talk to you guys later.